There are conflicting reports over where Pakistan's army chief is, some stating that he's heading to Tehran to try and bridge the gaps, while others state his visit to Iran depends on the outcome of the interior minister's visit, who is still in Tehran. Pakistani sources say the main sticking point right now is the issue of handing over this highly enriched uranium. Well, for more, we are joined now by Hassan Pirzada, geopolitical strategist and foreign policy consultant. Now, Hassan, why should we be concerned with where Pakistan's army chief is right now? What has his role been in negotiations so far?
Thanks for having me, Nicole. I think so at this stage, just before coming to your show, the journalist and the credible news coming out of Pakistan place Chief of Army Staff Syed Asim Munir firmly in Pakistan with credible domestic imagery, showing him attending a ceremony at the general headquarters in Rawalpindi, where he engaged with families of martyrs. That aligned with also the reporting as well, and there is no, credible reporting come out of Foreign Office or from the military spokespersons. I think so his role in the current phase is best understood with Pakistan broader crisis management and the strategic coordination framework rather than this conventional diplomacy, alongside the civilian leadership, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar. The military leadership of Pakistan is associated with just strategic signaling, security alignment, and the supporting this back-channel diplomacy with all the regional stakeholders as well. I think so the emphasis is on shaping the condition for de-escalation so we all can go ahead and have a long-lasting peace, not just for this region, for this world as well.
So if the army chief does stay in Pakistan, where he currently is, according to these reports, if he doesn't head to Tehran, does that indicate that Pakistan believes the gaps are still too wide to prevent even sending him in the first place?
Not necessarily. In these sensitive, diplomacy, absence of travel does not automatically indicate, disagreement or stall talks. It often reflects the sequencing, timing, and the use of, parallel channels as well before any high-profile engagement like this of the Chief of Army Staff going to Iran. Importantly, as you said in your intro as well, there is already visible diplomatic activity at senior level from Pakistan's side. Pakistan Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has made 2 visits in the last very few days, or 4 to 5 days in a very short span, engaging not only his Iranian counterparts, but also the president of Iran as well, supporting this ongoing dialogue efforts. This indicates that the engagement is very active, very layered, rather than dependent on a single channel. And against this backdrop, if Syed Asim Munir does not travel, it would more likely suggest that the groundwork is still being consolidated through these channels and these meetings which is happening, with the top level engagement is reserved for a later stage when positions are sufficiently aligned between Iran and US, and he will just go there to, make the deal.
What can you tell us about the growing partnership that we're seeing between Pakistan and some of the Gulf states, specifically Qatar, Saudi Arabia? Is Islamabad working more with the Gulf states in their mediation process and taking their position into consideration?
100%, yes. Coordination with Gulf partner is very important and a growing element of Pakistan diplomatic posture. Countries such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, they remain very central stakeholders in the regional stability, and Pakistan maintain very long-standing strategic and economic and security relationship with all of them. So in this current environment, Islamabad is widely seen as a factoring Gulf perspectives into its engagement strategy with Iran as well. Obviously, we are dealing on behalf of US as well, ensuring that any diplomatic efforts align with the broader regional de-escalation objectives rather than just operating in isolation. Pakistan is very effectively working, as a wider diplomatic framework where Gulf states contribute influence, balance, and support for de-escalation pathway alongside Pakistan's own initiative in this, de-escalation process.
Well, the U.S. president says that there's only days left to make some sort of a deal. What else can Pakistan do right now to bridge these major gaps that are still in place? Have they used all of the tools in their toolbox?
I don't think so. Pakistan has not exhausted its diplomatic toolkit. Its approach is, traditionally multi-layered, combining formal diplomacy with quite a behind-the-scene mechanism as well, whether engaging the stakeholders like, China, Russia, and the Gulf states as well. This is all is like continued direct engagement with Iran in coordination with our Gulf partners, and also, a structured back-channel communication as well within the civilian leadership, including the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif and Ishaq Dar, who are playing a central role in maintaining continuity across these tracks. I think so. In addition, Pakistan rely on less visible but highly effective tool as the intelligence level communication, security to security dialogue, and with Iran. So these channels are often where the most substantive progress is made before any public diplomatic movement occurs. So Pakistan is very strong in that. Pakistan is the only channel which is operating right now on those lines in Iran. So I'm hoping that we will have a breakthrough very soon.
Yeah, certainly. You and everyone else in the region. Hassan Pirzada, great to have you with us on I-24 News today. Thank you.